Hello, all viewers, and welcome back. Here at Apex Glow, we have an efficiency problem. Not with our staff, but with our staff. Our products are moving too slowly, so we want to optimize our picking operations by using the appropriate inventory system. Fortunately, Odoo offers several removal strategies such as FIFO, which is first in, first out, LIFO or last in, first out, and FIFO, first expired, first out. In this tutorial, we're going to focus on the last one, which is FIFO. FIFO is a method used for selling perishable products. The product moved out of the warehouse first is the one with the closest expiration date, not necessarily the one that arrived earlier. Here at Apex Glow, it is essential to ensure that perishable products are dispatched from the warehouse well before the expiration day. That way, no expired products are being sold to our customers. You can easily imagine why that wouldn't be the best business move. After all, we want returning customers, not regurgitating customers. So let's hop into that database. Let's kick things off in our inventory app settings page, which we can get from configuration and settings. Scroll down until you reach traceability because we need a couple things selected in order. The ones that we need are lots and serial numbers, expiration dates, storage locations, and multi-step routes. As you can tell, I've already selected them, but if you haven't, select or enable them and hit save before moving on. With all of our settings good to go, let's start by checking out one of our perishable products, our famous wood glue. So we're going to go up to products and select the wood glue. Now, I want to point your eyes over here to the product type. It has to be a storable product as well. Going into the inventory tab, we want tracking under the traceability section by lots. Tracking by lots makes it easy to handle small products like these that we sell and store in large quantities, since we can track what we sell back over to a specific lot if we need to. So be sure to check out our video on lots and serial numbers for more on that. Okay, now, the other thing that I also need to mention, make sure you have the expiration date option over here checked off because when you do this, 4 dates appear over here. As you can see, we've already taken care of that. Once enabled, we'll see a category of 4 different dates as I just talked about. On the dates over here, the very first one, expiration date, has to be the biggest number. This is because the other date fields are calculated based on the value of the expiration date. For the glue, I'm going to set this to 120 days after receipt. This means if I receive the wood glue today, we as well as the customer have 120 days until the product expires. Now, the best before date is the next one, and this is the number of days before the goods start to deteriorate. I'm going to set that one to 5, and the reason for that is because 5 days before the expiration date means that the wood glue expires 120 days in the future and the glue is best before 115 days from today instead. Below that is the removal date, and that corresponds to the date on which the product should be removed from the stock. In this case, Apex Glow wants to dispatch its wood glue from the warehouse 60 days before the expiration date. So make sure that you have that one set to 60. Finally, we have the alert date, which can be used to calculate when alerts should be triggered on specific lots or serial numbers. If it's activated, it will create an activity inside of the chatter, letting the responsible user of the product know that this product needs to be moved. So we're going to set that to 80 days. Alright, now let's set up a location where the FIFO method will be applied. To do that, go up to Configuration and set locations over here, and then go into the warehouse/stock. Go down over here to Logistics. You see where it says Removal Strategy. You want to make sure it's FIFO over here. Now, it's worth noting that we can also activate FIFO on the product category level as well, which you might find yourself doing more often to make things easier. But that's covered in a dedicated product categories video. So feel free to check that out to learn all about it. Now, I feel like we've covered all of our bases with this now. So it's time to set up and step up to the plate and see this puppy in action. So to do that, navigate over here into the Purchase app. Select New and select the vendor, Wood Corner in there. And we're going to buy a whole bunch of their wood glue right now. We're going to buy 20 of those units. Go ahead and confirm that. Then click on the Receipt Smart button up at the top and validate that over here. As you can see, an error pop-up window appears because we haven't assigned a lot or serial number to do this new batch of glue. No worries though, let's take care of that. So we're going to close that out, select the details, and we're going to start typing in our lots. We're going to have lot 1 and this, lot 2, and then finally, I'm going to have a third lot. For our done quantities, let's set this at 8 and 4. Now that's all set up, I want to talk about something real quick, outdoors, and that's basically that we have this expiration date over there, which happens to be set at 120 days from the date of reception, just like we defined on the product form. However, we can actually manually change that on this form if we needed to. To show you how that works, I'm going to change some of these right now. We're going to pick August 1 for that one, and then for this one over here, we're going to put the date July 26 right there. So go ahead and confirm that over there and validate that. Now that's all set. Let's go take a look at our lots and serial numbers page so that I could show you a few more things. We're going to go into Inventory Application and then Products. Click Lots and Serial Numbers. There, we should see wood glue. And look at that. Everything is there but something is missing. If we select the additional options over here, we can add both the removal and the expiration date over there. And now that we did that, we can actually basically see both of our dates right there with the respective removal date being exactly 60 days before the expiration date over there. Looks like everything is working, so let's take a look at lot 1 over here and direct your attention to the Dates tab. We'll actually see initially right now that we can actually set the expiration date if we wanted to inside of here, and that's just if you didn't do that at the reception of the products, which is super convenient for reference. The removal date that you see there is the date and time taken into account when using the FIFO strategy. Okay, now I think it's time for us to sell some wood glue to see how Odoo selects the right products from the correct lot according to their expiration date. So to do that, we're actually going to navigate to the sales application and we're going to make a new quotation over there. Let's pick a customer. We're going to select Deco Addict this time. And they want our wood glue. We're going to put 6 of them right there on the quantity. Once we're done with that, we're going to confirm this right now. And then we're going to select over here the Delivery Smart button. And I want you to select over here to see more details. Now, we actually see that Odoo has selected 4 units from lot 3 right there since it has the soonest expiration date, and then 2 units from lot 2 which has the second earliest expiration date. Since everything checks out, we can actually confirm and validate this, and we're going to mark everything as done. Let's wrap up things here and we're going to go check our inventory. So to do that, we're actually going to go back over to our inventory and we're going to select configuration. And this time, we're going to select locations. We're going to select WH/stock and select the current stock button. We're going to select wood glue over there. And as you can see, all 4 units from lot 3 and 2 units from lot 2 are gone. That's because Odoo automatically pulled from the correct lots for us. And you can see this with lot 1 still having 8. And isn't that cool? Alright, that's it for this video, Odooers. With Odoo, we can safely rely on the appropriate removal strategy to automatically reserve the right items and deliver them at the right time. That's all for now. See you in the next video.